Chapter 5 on Thin Ice. In the aftermath of Casey's fight and his ejection from the game, wrap up your sports coverage of the final period, your heart heavy in your chest. Final score tonight, the Tucson Wildfires trounced the Blades 5-2. After Casey Jamison's ejection, the Blades lost heart of the team and their passion for the sport. They moved towards the players' tunnel, where, with Adish still rolling and falling close behind. Let's see if we can catch a few players for their reactions to this disappointing night. You scan the players' tunnel, but Casey's nowhere to be seen. Down the hall, Lebrowski guards the door to the locker room. You approach him gently, lowering the camera so you can talk freely, but Lebrowski still sighs. Not tonight, Ava. You must be hurting. I'm hurting, alright. Inside. Hit the showers! Need to talk to Casey alone! You peer over Lebrowski's shoulder, trying to get a glimpse into the locker room, but he blocked the doorway. Players only. But Lebrowski, Casey's invited me in before. And as much as you're trying to focus on the present, the loss of the game smarting between your ribs, you can't help but remember the mesmerizing slip of water down his toned body, his sharp smile through the steam. Somehow I doubt this interview will be as, sexy. He didn't have a problem with it then, why would he care now? Because we're hurt, Ava. He doesn't need you pouncing on him right now. Covering the team is our responsibility. People want to know what happened out there. We'll have a statement when Coach is ready. Until then, grimaces and widens his stance, looking determined over your head. Adish pulls you aside. That's a goalie for you. Not only is he good looking, he's good at blocking, on and off the ice. He's gonna protect Casey, just like he had their back in the fight. Can't blame them. Just past Lebrowski's shoulder, you see Coach storm out of his office, Casey's wide frame rising to meet him. Jamison in my office now! Yes, sir. Oh, I need to get in there. Maybe I can distract Lebrowski. If you go in alone, you might have better luck. I'm thinking you might have to flirt with him. Maybe you could hit on him. That sounds awfully forward of me if I were interested. Frame it however you want, just getting focused on you or your phone. Adish approaches Lebrowski, strategically positioning himself on the wall opposite from you. Lebrowski shifts towards him with a smile. Hey, camera buddy. My, what great muscles you have. You shoot Adish. Go over, thumbs up, and slip through the door. Ahead you can see the door to Coach's office ajar. Have a seat, Casey, we need to talk. Climb into an empty cubby, making yourself as small as possible, and fire off a quick text to Adish. I'm in. How's Lebrowski? Secured. What's going on? You put aside your phone and peer in through the window in the Coach's office. Casey's bruised face is just in view. You don't have to say it, Coach. I know this is a bad one. No, kid. I actually do have to say it. You're gonna sit there and hear me out. Casey, you're like a son to me. You know better. How many times are we gonna have this talk? Wow. I've never seen Coach this mad before. Because his only son's about to, well, technically his son, is about to get kicked off the team if he keeps this up. Coach is pissed. How pissed? Dad grounding his wayward child. It's kinda sad. Everyone looks ready to scream or cry, hard to tell. That tracks. Coach and Casey have always been tight. Do you think he's gonna say, I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed? If he does, the article writes itself. Casey's raised voice brings you back to the real world. You glance up in time to see him slam a fist on Coach's desk. I'm protecting my team. You saw that hit on Kells. He's got a point. You're embarrassing yourself and me. Everyone but you can see that. Even that reporter, Ava Clark, knows it. At the mention of your name, your blood runs cold. Last thing you need is another reason for Casey to distrust you. You heard her on off the ice. Explain to me why some anchor newbie knows better than my team captain how he should act. I can't. Your hands trembling, you pull up your text chain with a deesh once more. Question, can Coach or Casey get me fired? Did they find you? No, but we've got our work cut out for us. I think we might have more people to win over than Casey. You get Casey and the rest will fall into place. I hope so. Would love to transition from investigative journalism, aka hiding in the locker room. Godspeed. Casey, you're damn talented. You're one of the best in the league, but unless you learn when to pick a fight and when to let it go, management is gonna see you as a liability. Is that what you think I am, Coach? Hesitation that follows this answer now. Hurt steals over Casey's face, quickly masked by indifference. I can't protect you if you keep acting this way. And that would break my heart, kid. So they trade me? They can't trade him. Yes, they can. It's a possibility. Right now, they're just testing the waters. Want me to try out a new offense, one that doesn't include you. They're benching me. Coach, you can't. It's not up to me, Casey. The league suspended you for the next 3 games. Take this time to get your head back on straight. Come back, be the captain the Blades need. The one I know you can be. Yes, Coach. Casey sounded devastated, and so does Coach. Your phone buzzes embarrassingly loud in the silence now following Coach's office. You scramble to silence it. Sorry, Deesh, I'll fill you in later. You silence your phone, holding your breath as Coach's office door creaks open and shut. The footsteps close in on your hiding spot. Don't tell me you actually think this is a good spot to hide, Clark. Your heart pounds in your chest, but you unfold yourself from the cubby with a groan. How do you know? If there's gossip within a 5-mile radius, your nose is already buried in it. And I heard your phone vibrate. He brushes past you and heads for his locker, pulling off his bloody jersey. Okay. Your eyes rake over his body, framed by bulk of his armor. That's all you have to say. I'm used to more zing from you. Casey sweeps a hand down his body in an enticing gesture, his hard smile not quite reaching his eyes. Not enough for you. You know what I mean. Are you gonna gloat? Doesn't feel like the time. We can say you got off easy. What if I don't want to get off easy? I feel like there's an entendre here. I have a short refractory period. I'm sure I'll be back to the bit in no time. No, you're not mad? His defeated posture and glazed distance in his eyes make tendrils of worry curl in your belly. By tomorrow, everybody's gonna know about the suspension anyway, but I do wish you hadn't heard all of that. He's not acting like himself. There's gotta be a way to get through to him. Then I'm sorry. I'd hug you, but I have a feeling you hate hugs, or you're allergic to them, or a hug killed your grandmother. Oh, Jesus. Casey cracks the hint of a smile, and saying it makes your heart squeeze. You lean against his locker, pinning him with a stare. Management's not your problem. Are you kidding? Management signs my paychecks. They decide where I live. They own me. Give me a break. You want me to believe anyone owns star player, the scourge of the ice, Casey Jameson? Certainly feels that way. Then prove you deserve to stay. Stop picking fights where everyone loses. Show you can keep your cool. And utilize the connection you have with Seattle. Get the public on your side. After tonight, that's not gonna happen. Unless I help you. You let the words linger for a beat, watching as realization dawns on his face. You want to do some featurette bullshit, don't you? I should have known you'd pounce on this. Who's pouncing? Trust me, Jameson. I can make you a media darling. And I love a challenge. Sportsmanship might be a long shot, but you have plenty of other qualities we can use. He raises an eyebrow, leans back on his palm, staring up at you with unchecked curiosity. What kind of qualities? Qualities like your protective streak. It's admirable, even when it's misguided. Sometimes it even makes it sexier. Is that how you felt that night at Sin Bin? Your mouth goes dry, the implications, your memory of a pool of Casey's rigid body shielding you from Brent. Let's just say I can see the appeal and I can market it. Don't deflect. The point is, when I'm done with you, Jameson, management will regret their decision, I can guarantee it. He leans in, his gaze roving your face, lingering just a breath longer on your lips. You think you can tame me? His eyes flicker with emotion. Suddenly his jaw clenches and he rolls his eyes. You don't know what you're talking about. You have no idea what it's like being on the ice. Easy for you to say. You're safe, cozy on the sidelines while I'm out there skating for my life. Is he serious right now? Anger lances through your body and you step closer to him until you're chest to chest. Fine, you won't listen to reason? Let me speak your language, Captain. As you stare him down, tension coils between your bodies, spiking the air with an electric charge. I challenge you to a shootout. Your declaration echoes in the empty room, your ragged breath the only sound filling the space between you. You really want to challenge me? His voice gruff with disbelief sends a shiver down your spine. You lift your chin, grinning with a wicked, almost certain misplaced confidence. If you're so concerned about what you're doing on the ice, let's hash it out there. If I win, I get a full press access. To you. He arches the brow at your tone, eyes licking down your body. You're not sure if you feel sized up or turned on. I'm gonna show you I'm for real. But I've already seen just how real you are, Clark. If distracting is a tactic, it works. Instead of the gold, suddenly you can only picture Casey's hands on your bare skin. He leans in close, testing your resolve in an intense stare. His eyes drill into yours, and a shiver pulses through you. Best of 5. You hike your chin, meet a stare with defiance, refusing to back down. Naturally, tomorrow, 10 a.m. sharp. You offer your hand and he takes it. His fingers, rough and calloused, grip you tight, drawing you in, making you part of his heat. Don't think I'll go easy on you. I'll be offended if you did. The next morning, it's time for your match against Casey. Your eyes shoot open, your fingers already tingling with adrenaline. My whole career might hinge on the shootout, and hockey is Casey's job. But if I can't beat him... A pit forms in your stomach and you check your closet. In the corner, you see the pro skates you bought when you got hired. These fancy skates paired with a cute look, Casey will definitely be off his game. Certainly an interesting outfit. You pull on the skating outfit, turn in front of the mirror, admiring the way the fabric accentuates all your assets. This was a great call. There will be no stopping me in this outfit. Get ready to eat your heart out, Jameson. When you arrive at the arena early, you're surprised to see Casey's car already parked. Does the guy ever sleep? Inside, he's already warming up. He's in the zone, slapping pucks into the net with an almost arousing ferocity. Without all the bulk of his usual gear, you can fully appreciate the power and control in his body as he swoops across the ice. I can't let myself get distracted. Everything is on the line today. You take a seat on the player's bench and begin to lace up your skates. When Casey notices you, he carves his way across the ice. Glad to see you finally showed up, Clark. Well, maybe you chickened out. I was busy thinking about, how you'd look under my skate. Bitten in the eyes, begging for mercy when you lose. You seem to have that backwards. Only person begging is gonna be you. So you use backward when they surgically remove my skate from your ass, along with your ego. His eyes spark after last night's disaster. Seeing him back on this game has your body thrumming with excitement. Enough chirping, Clark. Let's see you skate. You finish lacing your skates and grab a spare hockey stick, joining Casey on the ice. Classic shootout rules: we take turns scoring goals on each other, or in your case, failing to score on me. I only need 3. I'll take those odds. Your funeral. His dismissive attitude lights a full-on bonfire in your belly. You want to win this bad. It's on, Jameson. He scoots the puck to the center ice and you skate backwards to guard your goal. I'll go easy on you this time, half strength. With a flick of his wrist, he sends a snapshot zinging towards the goal, and you. Block his advance, let him think I'm easy. Block his advance. Nice try. Your skates cut sharply into the ice, setting up a white spray as you slam the puck to the other end of the rink. Nice block. Been practicing fending all the men who come on you? It's clearly bait, but it works. You lock eyes with Casey, your breath rushing out of your lungs. So far, just you. He kicks the puck towards the center ice. Your turn. You skate towards the goal, but Casey stretches his hockey stick, tipping the puck away towards the corner of the ring. Not used to handling the shaft of that lumber, are you? I could teach you a few things. The heat in his eyes has you wishing you could wrap your hands around him and make him eat his words. You turn to each other, your eyes clashing in a challenge. You can read the taunt in his gaze. It's time I gave Casey a taste of his own arrogance. I should hip check him, flash some skin. Hip check him. You take off in a mad dash to retrieve the puck, edges of your new skates cutting deep into the ice. You slam your hip into Casey's, throwing him off balance just as you reach the puck and slam it into the net. And she steals. Yes! Dirty move, Clark. You loved it. You're shameless. You fight on. The shootout turning into an epic battle. You and Casey are both giving it your all. He redoubles his efforts, skating faster, slinging the puck with more power. It's about time you took me seriously. Wipe that smile off your face. No one likes a gloater. No one likes someone with anger control issues either. After what seems like an eternity, the game is tied. You rest your palms on your knees, hissing through the pain in your thighs. Casey lifts his shirt to wipe the sweat from his brow. 2-2. You're good at this. Better than I thought. Was that an actual compliment? Nope, just think it's time for me to stop holding back. The taunting smirk on his lips has you digging for one last burst of energy. All you need is one more goal. You aim a shot for the far corner of the net and send it flying, but Casey lunges and manages to deflect it. You scramble for the puck, but Casey intercepts you and pins you against the glass. His strong body holds yours captive, every hard muscle flush against your body. You're breathless, acutely aware of the heat rolling off his body, the sweat clinging to his eyelashes. My turn, remember? His fiery eyes burn into yours while your heart thuds in your chest. You're both panting for breath, chests heaving. It's almost like you're battling over the air between you, neither one willing to give in. Then why are you stalling? And with that, his unrivaled, all-consuming passion shifts from the game to you. His gaze makes a slow journey down your face, settling on your lips. You hiss, nearly able to taste his kiss. Now we're paying just for kisses. Interesting. Next up, pay for hugs. Let your hockey stick clatter to the ice and pull Casey close, his lips a breath from yours. Like I said, take it, or I will. You press your lips to his, pushing all the aggression of the last hour in your kiss. Grips your waist, hips pinning you to the glass. Ava. Your breath catches in your throat as you feel his strong hand slide down from your waist to your hips. But, even with his hands roaming your body, you ache to get closer, feel his skin searing yours. Put my arms around his neck. You throw your arms around his neck and pull him deeper into the kiss. He explores your mouth with bold strokes of his tongue, as if he's starving for something only you can give. As your bodies fight to get closer, his thumb slides along your hem, seeking access to your bare skin. Your hands are freezing. It's a hockey rink. I'm not sure what you expected. I know, but there are ice cubes warmer than your fingertips. We gotta warm those up. Put your hands in mine. You press your hands together, palm to palm, bracketing them in yours, rubbing them briskly. Then you lift his hands and blow them over the same way you nurture the embers of a fire, heating them with your breath. Toasty. Once you're done, you drag them right back where they left off, clutching your hips and sliding a devious touch along your bare skin. Better. Much better. One kiss yields to another, and you moan into his mouth, savor the little growl he gives in return. There's something addicting about his spicy, wintry scent, cedar and cinnamon. You want to breathe it deep, let it fill your lungs. Dragging your mouth from his, you dip your head and press a light kiss to his throat, snuggling into the crook of his neck. Casey's arms enfold you, making you feel deliciously warm and safe, protected. I can't believe I'm making out with Casey Jameson again. It doesn't matter even if it's a fantasy, I don't want it to stop. As you kiss, you lose all sense of time and place. It feels like forever, if forever could go by way too fast. Eventually, he lifts his lips from yours and looks down at you. Ava. His eyes search yours as if he's looking for the answer to an unknown question. Casey. Your heartbeat chants his name in your ears. Casey. 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 Casey? I'm breaking so many rules. This doesn't change anything. I'm still gonna kick your ass no matter how good of a kisser you are. You give him a playful squeeze to punctuate your point, and he laughs, his warm breath ghosting over your skin. I'd expect no less from my fiercest opponent. The praise sends a little shiver through you, and you resist the urge to pull his mouth back down to yours. You better believe it. You give him a little push, sending him backwards on his skates, and reach for the discarded hockey stick. Let's finish this. Casey rubs his chin, looking back towards the goal. Fine, time to end this one shot. If you make it, you get your press access, but if you lose, you get lost. He takes his place in front of the goal. You skate to the center of ice, carefully positioning the puck and size up your shot. Get ready, Jameson. You take a slow, deep breath to steady your nerves. This is the first step to making your reporting dreams come true. And spending more time with Casey wouldn't hurt. Casey stands right into the crease, directly in front of the goal, to size up your shot, strategizing. He's winded, distracted, by how much he wants me. I should exploit his weaknesses. This is the point. You crush the hockey stick as you drive the puck in a position, letting his gaze linger on you, letting him imagine what could come next. You're gonna shoot with the stick or make love to it? Then you let loose with your strongest slap shot. Casey lunges to block, but your shot sails past him and into the net. I won. With him looking on, you celebrate with a victory lap, whooping and pumping your hockey stick in the air. Woo! When you stop to catch your breath, he skates to your side. I've got to hand it to you, Clark. You're a fierce competitor. Not many people would take on a pro hockey player. Not just any pro hockey player. One of the best. I think you mean the best. Challenging me took guts. And winning took some serious moxie. Yeah, you won the bet, but you earned my respect. About time. You and Casey share a rare smile of understanding, and you sense something in Casey give way, surrendering to you. You can get your post-game interviews, sideline reactions, whatever else you need. Full access to you. Heat sparks in his eyes, and he sweeps you with a long, lingering gaze. Whatever you want, Clark. If you're up for the challenge, there's always Seattle's finest sports bar. Alright, well, without further ado, thank you all for watching. Please remember that if you did enjoy, to like, share, and subscribe. Head down in the description, plenty of things to check out there, and ways to support. Without further ado, thank you all once again for watching. It means a lot, especially for those of you who watched to the end of the video. Again, if you really do enjoy the content that I do, and you're not already subscribed, please do so. As a way of receiving notifications and making sure that you stay up to date with the content that I put up on this channel, which is quite a lot. Seriously, thousands of videos, tons of choices type content, but there's also chapters, romance club, and many other just variety of games and videos and cool stuff that I think each and every one of you would actually enjoy if you give it a chance. With that being said, the stories are right. I mean, clearly we understand the basic story of it all, right? I'm sure somewhere, somehow in the future, probably about 5 chapters, is where probably someone in the newsroom takes something that you did or didn't do or whatever, takes it out of context, damages your relationship with Casey, then there's some drama involving there, and yeah, no, keyword drama, right? Things like this always have to have some misunderstood, just drama. That's how I see it. Hopefully, so far it's okay. Reminds me of a Hallmark movie. It's about the gist of it. Yeah. For me, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm fine with watching that stuff. It just, I'd rather have good company to watch it with. Otherwise, I don't watch that stuff solo. Just saying. I do this shit for you guys. I'm gonna be honest with you. I literally and figuratively do this content for you guys. Otherwise, if there was none of you watching and none of you cared about it, I would seriously not be doing this. I would be doing a lot of other things. So, again, thank you all for watching. Catch you all later. Peace out.